All right. Is anger or bitterness blocking your blessings? Is anger or bitterness blocking your blessings? All right, you guys, it is really late at night. I just recorded and I'm in the midst of releasing 3 different prophetic words. And I normally work early in the morning, not late at night. But I really felt like I just needed to release just this little bitty snippet. Soon, within the next couple of days, I'm going to do a teaching video, and I'm gonna share my testimony of. I'm not just really gonna share my trauma testimony. I'm gonna share my testimony of how angry, bitter, rotten attitude that I once had for many years of my life, for many years of my Christian adult life, because I was not healed from the things that happened to me as a child. Between the ages of 5 and 13, I was enslaved. This is a real thing that happens in America. It doesn't just happen in third world countries. I was enslaved by my mother and my stepfather. I was sex trafficked over and over again. I was beaten. I was tortured. I cannot even tell you the horrific things that were said to me and about me. Like, my trauma story is bonkers, okay? I share all that to say that I am very, very, very acquainted with anger and bitterness and just having a critical, bitter, judgmental heart. Y'all, I was the epitome of it, okay? To more than a decade ago, anyway, for about 20 years of my adult life, my adult Christian life, I struggled with anxiety and depression and suicidal tendencies. And it wasn't until I finally got tired of that yo-yo, that roller coaster ride, that I said, Lord, you have got to fix me. You've got to heal me. You've got to show me what's wrong. And the Lord took me, because I was really serious about getting healed. The Lord took me through a several-year journey of getting healed from all past trauma. Now, the majority of the healing took place during about a 5-year period of time. It took me about 7 years, okay, to get completely healed. I had a crap ton of trauma that I needed to be healed from. During that 5 to 7 year period, God told me over and over and over again that I was blocking my own blessings because of my anger, bitterness, and hatred. So if there's anybody that understands what it feels like to be angry and bitter and to be mad at life and not understand why everything seems to go wrong and how nothing seems to go right and you just can't get your head, like, y'all, I was the poster child. I'm going to tell you, if you are a person that is like that and you're in that position and everything in your life just seems to be, it's just been a crap storm your whole life, you need trauma healing. And I don't have enough time to get into that tonight, but all I want to say is that I'm going to be releasing a teaching video, and it's probably going to be lengthy. It's probably going to be at least 30 minutes, if not 60 minutes. But I guarantee you that if you are in a place of anger and bitterness and just a nasty, crappy attitude and a bitter, critical heart, I guarantee beyond a shadow of a doubt, you are blocking your blessings from God, and specifically, you are blocking financial blessings from God. I will give you testimony of testimony of testimony in my own life, how God told me that's what was going on, and I began to see it, and I began to put the pieces together and begin to understand how A was connected to B, how it was connected to C, okay? I'm going to share this over the next couple of days. I'm too tired to record that long of a video tonight. But if you are somebody who has been negative in my comment section, if you are somebody that is just, you're just angry at God, you're angry at life, you're angry at yourself, you're angry at others, I promise you, God wants to bring healing into your life, but you will have to choose that you are going to allow Him to do some heart surgery on your attitude first. And I'm a living testimony that until you are willing to part of your heart, will never be free from pain as long as you're holding on to bitterness and unforgiveness. And number 2, it will be very difficult for you to be financially blessed from God. I'm not saying that you can't get rich all on your own, but if you want the blessing of the Lord on your life, bitterness is something you have to get rid of. All right, guys, I promise I am going to teach on this in depth sometime over the next couple of days. Those of you that are regulars on my channel, will you please be covering me in prayer? Because I know that this is kind of a sensitive topic for some people. All right. I love you guys. Have a good night.